Some developing countries may lack roads, bridges, and power grids, but one technological advance they are not lacking is the cell phone.
We can almost think about the cell phone like the new Gutenberg press, a new way of delivering knowledge around the world that just wasn't possible only a couple years ago.
The phone industry is growing faster in the developing world than in the US, so people have access to cheap cell phones that have video capacity, and they can watch movies and they can watch videos.
One village that we went to in Benin, we literally went into somebody's house where there were dozens of cell phones on the floor rigged up to a charging system, and they would charge them locally with a solar panel, but yet they had no access to what we would consider a typical power grid.
Barry Pittendree is a professor of entomology at the University of Illinois. 10 years ago, while researching pest problems in West Africa, he realized that one of the biggest challenges in the area was overcoming language, literacy, and cultural barriers to ensure that vital information was disseminated to people who needed it most. Pittendree took action, creating a program to combat these issues.
Scientific Animations Without Borders, or SAWBO for short, is a program designed to deliver educational materials to the approximately 1 billion low literate learners on the planet in their own languages. We can take any extension materials, be it agriculture, health, business, or a variety of other topics, and turn it into an animated format where it's very easy to explain to people a particular idea or concept that can improve the quality of their lives.
Animation is really a good route for this because cartoons are definitely a universal language. They laugh at it and they enjoy it, so it brings a lot of fun to the education.
SAWBO's videos tackle topics such as disease prevention, farming techniques, and food storage methods. Each video hopes to change lives, one animation at a time.
There's approximately 1 billion people on the planet that simply do not have easy access to important knowledge that can change their lives in a positive way. So we make this information accessible to people that are essentially right now left out of the education equation.
I feel like SAWBO matters because there's such a division between the scientific community, the community that does research, and really the people that actually need the research.
The animations are produced to ensure that the information is delivered in a culturally sensitive manner. The entire process, research, writing, animation, narration, and delivery, takes place in Dr. Pittendree's lab in Champaign.
We truly live in this incredible global village, and every day I get out of bed I realize how globalized everything is. But what becomes very exciting is we can have global impact while sitting at our desk in Illinois. We made this video. This one is in English, and we actually met with the group recently, and they'll be helping us to do voiceovers in about a dozen. We have access to excellent animators, excellent students that have really incredible capacity to develop novel computer-based systems. Additionally, University of Illinois has a large international student population, and we've really drawn upon that international student population to understand problems around the world and actually work with those students to do voiceovers. So students, while they're studying here, can do voiceovers in local languages and have impact in their home countries. But also having it in the local language helps immensely to reinforce that educational content.
Então, ferva água filtrada por tempo mínimo de 5 minutos, permitindo que isso.
SAWBO's animated videos have been distributed globally, reaching places like Africa, India, and Central America.
We have at least 40 different languages that we've had videos translated into and recorded, and our materials are for free. You can download them, you can share them on computers, cell phones, so kind of anyone around the world, if you're involved in some kind of outreach where one of these videos would be useful, you can become that instant collaborator and help us share the information.
We've worked with so many diverse people on so many topics. It's been very exciting to get this information out into people's hands and impacting people who I may never meet and faces that I may never see, but knowing that we're having this positive impact. However, as an educator, I have to tell you, I've probably learned so much more about the world and people than we've even taught.